Bonjour, bienvenue. Hello Capricorn, this is your prediction reading for 2026 Aquarius season of your cousin, because both of you having the ruler planet Saturn, and that's why we are starting at the end of this season, the last planet of the ancient astrological planets, closing with Saturn. We are starting from the back in this season. It's a very revolutionary, just like the Aquarius, to be honest. Let's check that what you have or what was in the sky, which is related to you in 20th of January, 3 a.m. when Sun ingressed to Aquarius. And let's see that what you can expect, what Capricorn can expect in 2026 Aquarius season. Immediately we have two cards, oh, many cards actually. Okay, so in the beginning, there was nothing. So when Sun ingressed to Aquarius, then at that moment in Capricorn, there is Mercury and Mars is there. In the 10th house, there is no planet. And because 10th house this is your natural born house. And Saturn is in Pisces in a direct motion after many months of retrograde. Finally is in direct motion, making a conjunction with Neptune in the 4th house. What does it mean for you? Pretty much it seems that for everyone this season, independent with the astrological sign, it seems that this Aquarius season will be really revolutionary. Will be changing, definitely will be changing, because you need to change, because you cannot survive otherwise. Mostly this is thoughts, thinking, belief systems will be questioned since Jupiter is in retrograde. And yeah, Jupiter is in retrograde. And you see, this is no script. When it's no script, then it's working in this way, that it comes the thoughts and you cannot express yourself. And in the 4th house, it is Neptune, Saturn conjunction in the 4th house, something related with home, the apartment itself, or the future apartment. Could be if you're moving, then something, there is it what you cannot see, because Neptune is there. Neptune is in direct motion as well, so right now it's making foggy and dizzy. You cannot see clearly. This is what Capricorn hate, I know, but something related to home will come up. I'm 100% sure that something will come up, something unexpectedly, especially that Saturn Neptune conjunction making a a sextile with the retrograde Uranus. So all these hidden things are already there, just you didn't see it because of Neptune. Something is too shiny to not to see, sparkling, and you could not see what is behind the sparkling light. Be ready for that, for the new home, or even the home where you're living right now. There will be something hidden what you need to maybe fix, prepare, renovate, this type. Just simply could be a moving question comes up suddenly, that you need to move for whatever reason, but it's coming up suddenly. Or you will make the decision. It's also there that you will make the decision of moving right now, because it's just, you are just collecting the feeling that you need to move, and you reach the limit of it, and you will express with this moving, but it came very suddenly. Even you will be surprised at how suddenly it came that, okay, that's all, I move. It could happen as well. Since Neptune, Saturn is at the family, so even your family could be involved, because the 4th house is not just home and apartment where you're living, but also your family and your mother as well. So there, it could happen something, what could be related with your mom, for example, getting nurse to her for whatever reason. Probably it's a health issue, but we'll see what the cards will tell you related to the 4th house. Also could happen with this Saturn Neptune conjunction in the 4th house, that something happening with your family unexpectedly, since with the sextile retrograde Uranus, having a sextile with this Saturn-Neptune conjunction. That just an example, please, that suddenly came up a divorce that you're even not expected. Even you are who are announcing this, even your spouse could announce this, but very unexpectedly, really. But with the Saturn Neptune, and there is no tension aspect in this Aquarius season, only trine and Uranus, which is comes up, even merging rather, if not divorce but merge, that suddenly came up something that you're merging with your girlfriend, boyfriend, whoever spouse you have, that you're merging and you're moving together into one place, but it's coming also very suddenly, unexpectedly from each and every one of you side. So this is what you can expect, but let's see that what will be the useful energy for my lovely Capricorn in this 2026 Aquarius season. I'm spreading horoscope tarot spread and we have already volunteer cards. So let's start it with your first house. It's here. I put your stone here. Then the second house, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. Interesting. All of your inner world houses coming out as the volunteer cards. So I'm curious what will be the next one. Then coming the outer world as seventh house, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Let's check once again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes, we have our 12, all the 12 houses we have. Then we can go further on until I'm making a circle for the precise Capricorn. I would like to ask you, Capricorn, to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, leave a comment, watch this video till the end. I'm really till the end, and the red line is going till the end, and show up the suggested video, because it helps us to come up in YouTube's algorithm and show up to others who are also looking for answers for a question or just simply looking for help in and for their life. You can share this video, of course, with other Capricorns, and with this YouTube algorithm, we can help to other Capricorns as well who are having this, for example, this living situation coming up something suddenly and they don't know why, and then we can tell them that why, and we will see that what you can expect related to this situation in this 2026 Aquarius season. I think I told everything, so let's jump into it immediately, Capricorn. Okay, Aquarius, here is your circle. This is your horoscope tarot spread. What I forgot to mention, that the second house, which is your financial situation, your self-values and values, what you're representing, is in Capricorn and having Mercury and Mars there. So probably thinking of how you can earn money or how you can get money. It could be involved in this Aquarius season as well. Probably kind of a revolutionary way will comes up, but we will see. Then let's start with your first house immediately, Capricorn. This is your self, personality, appearance, life path. This card reveals you in the present, your self, image, vitality, how the world sees you, and your general life path. And in the first house we have Ace of Swords. Revelations, clearing mind could comes up for you. Not see, because swords, it's not about to see, but understanding what's going on, clearly know what's going on in mind, that what's going on or why is it going on that way. It's a kind of a revelation. Ace of Swords, all the three air signs here. So the cardinal Libra picks Aquarius right now. We have and the mutual Gemini. By the way, which is interesting to me, to starting with the Gemini in this card, because front of the fourth house there is the 10th house, which is in Virgo Libra, and it is opposite degree. It's 180 degree, and the half of this 180 degree, this is 90 degree, and this is going to Gemini. So thinking, thoughts, since Mercury is in Capricorn in the second house, probably will be affected. You will get fighting with yourself, with your thoughts, would say thoughts against thoughts. So I can, for example, this could be, I can have money easily. Then coming another thought that don't be Capricorn, don't be ridiculous. It's impossible. You need to work of it very hard. And this type of fighting with this 90 degrees reaching in Gemini could comes up. And but this here is the card that is telling that you will be clearing yourself. How the people see or how the world sees you, someone who is clear-minded, someone who is know what's going on. The people probably will go to you and asking for suggestions for help because you're clean-minded. At least they see that you're clean-minded, and in the life path, your general life path related to Ace of Swords. And this is the way what you need to do. This is the time. This is the period when you need to clarify your thoughts. You need to clarify your head, and this is perfectly fine. Since it's Ace, this is the first one related to everything to create. Let's say that all the remain 11 house, because this is the 12th card. So all the remain 11 house, you will have probably clarification. Whereas smaller, you need to clearing your mind and making order in your mind in a bigger way. Since you're Capricorn, you like the order even in your head as well. Then go to the second house, and here is Capricorn fully in the second house, starting in Sagittarius, the second house, and finishing in very, very beginning of Aquarius. So let's check that this is your values, finances, self-worth. This card reveals the energies related to your financial situation, income, personal values, and self-esteem. And here you have the moon. Neptune Pisces, not a question that this card is Neptune Pisces, the totally unknown. Totally unknown. And we were talking about that revolutionary, how you can get money, and the moon is showing that definitely will be something which will show you that you can earn money or much more money in an unknown in what you do not know how is it working. But in this Aquarius season, you will you will know, you will recognize, you start, but you don't know how is it working, and this will be the month when you will learn to how to earn much more money. Even since this is a Pisces Neptune card, it could be related in a spiritual way. Religion, I don't say that religion as institution, church, as Catholic Church or the Protestant Church, or whatever church you telling yourself to belongs to. Maybe you will find your own religion which is working for you. And in this way you will go through and making this discovery to how to earn much more money. Self-esteem and self-values with the moon also is there. Pretty much says that it's time to discover that what is the self-esteem and what is self-values for you. It could happen that you don't have, and you just simply need to get familiar and own them. And this was the first major arcana card. Now let's go to the third house. This is actually Aquarius right now. In the third house, we have the Sun, Venus, and Pluto, and Sun ingressed to Aquarius. And this is communication, thought, learning, close relationships, short trips. It describes your way of thinking, communication style, learning process, relationships with siblings, and your immediate environment. And here you have, another one, the star. The star, actually in the order, first come the star, then coming the moon. The star, it's in a normal reading. This is a healing card, to be honest. Even in the third house, communication need to change, just as I mentioned in the introduction, that the Mercury in Capricorn and making a trend with Uranus and the sextile with this Neptune Saturn conjunction, that something will change in your communication. Maybe you will develop a new communication style which is working, but this could be a healing communication style for yourself. Nevertheless, I would say that in this communication, this is the communication what you have with yourself, not for the outer world, since we are in the inner world from first to sixth house. So this is your inner world, and the communication with yourself, what you need to change, how you are communicating with yourself. Second house, immediately the unknown, what you never had before. Mercury is in the second house, having also a sex habit, Saturn Neptune conjunction, and trine with the retrograde Uranus in Taurus, which is interesting because Taurus is ruling in the throat, how you are communicating from your throat, from your vocal cords. So it's there. And also, as I mentioned, that to Gemini, that is this 90 degrees, which is actually a square, and making attention to you. So you need to heal yourself by yourself, how you are communicating with yourself. This will be the communication part of this. Of course, when you start to learn communicating with yourself in a better way, then your thoughts are changing as well. So it's not a question. Learning process, I think this is where we are learning process, how to communicate yourself. Relationship with siblings. If you're talking about relationship with the siblings, then definitely could show some healing process from this. Since we are talking about your inner world and you are in the list, then you need to heal yourself related to your siblings, if you have any, of course. If not, then very close friends or even a chosen family could belongs to here. So something what you need to heal related to them. Maybe you were judge them, but you're realizing, Ace of Swords, you're realizing that it was a mistake, that you judged them, and of course you can always tell them to, sorry that I made that, and this could be a healing situation as well, related to, as I told you, siblings. If you don't have siblings, then very, very close friends or chosen family who you have here. Short trips with the star, just for the relaxing. If you feel that just for the relaxing, it's possible that you can go. I would say that it's a surface traveling, so train, bus, car, even it could be bike, anything which is on the surface you are using. So not airplane, not a long distance traveling. Definitely, this is what we have for you in the third house. Then we go to the fourth house, and here is Saturn and Neptune conjunction, what we're talking about. And the fourth house is home, family, roots, past emotional foundations. This card focuses on your home environment, family relationship, especially the maternal side, your past, and the foundations of your emotional security. So maternal side, we can talk about here, as I mentioned, your mom, mother figure of your life, or even we can talk about you as a mother. Okay. As a mother, even if you are a single father having a children and you are raising the children for whatever reason, that your ex-wife not be with you anymore, then even you can be the mother as well, since you are the take care, and mother is the take care astrologically. So let's check that you have the Nine of Pentacles. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Related to my mother figure of your life, or even you as a mother or the take carer, if you are a male. I'm not worrying about it. Everything looks fine. Nine of Pentacles is the luxury. As a mother, then you will not sacrifice everything for your child, but it's a, let's say the truth, and this card, it's also representing, beside the luxury, it's also representing the loneliness. But this loneliness, what you have chosen, this is not an accident. This is what you have chosen, to staying alone, because in this case you have the luxury to do whatever you want. In this case, have time for your children. In this case, even you can learn, as you see that he's reading, he's learning something. But it definitely shows the luxury which is around him, and take care of of the children or anyone who need to take care of it. Home, family, if you're talking about the home right now, what I was mentioned in the introduction, then based on these two things could comes up that nothing will change. It was just a blind alert what I told you, or even when it comes up suddenly that you need to move or whatever, you need to repair something, then it will be solved because you are able to solve, because you are relaxed. You can afford to make this move, you can afford to make this renovation if it needs, of course. And it will be make nice because this card is Venus in Virgo, so Venus as a beauty is there, so we'll be doing very nice. And probably if you need to move, then you will move in a nice place. I don't say that it's a luxury place, but for you will be luxury place, even the home of the environment where you are moving. Family relationship itself, it looks calm. Family relationship, when you're talking, because the third house, we're talking about the siblings, so everyone who is not father, mother, and not your children, there belongs to here. When you're talking about the family, then your father, mother, and your children all together as a big family, let's say, as a family we are talking about. Based on this card, I would say that in this Aquarius season, the family situation will be a calm one. Even you can relax beside that. So it's a calm card, a cold situation. I'm not worrying about this. Based on that, probably related to the first house, ace of swords. You will be clear-minded, and this Neptune fog, you will see through of it, and this is good that you will see through of it, and then you will see that actually there is nothing to worry about it. Or this will be the change what you are doing for yourself from based on the third house, that how you are communicating with yourself. And if we are talking about the family, then let's go to the fifth house, because fifth house is creativity, love, romance, and the children as the member of the family, hobbies, and your joy in life. This card examines your creative expression, love life, romantic relationships, and your connection with children, hobbies, and your joy in life. And here we have, the world, the major arcanas, the world, the last major arcana card. Related to the fifth house, creativity, you will start something new, cycle, maybe you will find your new hobby, what you're realizing that, I like to do this, this will be your hobby, and there you can find a new creativity way, definitely shows a new creativity way. So it means that also if you have something new, then you're closing something as well, of course. If you're talking about romantic expression or love life, romantic relationships, then maybe it could happen that it will be ended something. Nevertheless, I would say that this is what you decide to take over, and that you are finishing this relationship, whatever it is. Connection with children, hobbies, and joy in hobbies. We're talking about joy in life. I don't say that the joy is over in your life, but you will probably find something new, way of joy in life. Since we have clearing mind, a new path, healing, luxury, so probably something you will find. A relation to the children, something you will begin with the children. Maybe they are going to the puberty era, and this is a totally new relationship type what is required, as we know. If you remember that what was when you were a teenager, so maybe they are entering into the teenager era. Also could happen that you're giving a birth to a child you're waiting for, and this could happen in Aquarius season. And then of course this, when you are see the first time, then it will be change your life fully, or even just you will let to know that you're pregnant. It could happen as well, and then something new is beginning because you're closing the non-pregnant period and you're changing it to a pregnant period for the following 9 months. Good luck with it, especially in the summer. Summertime. Yeah, so it's something in the related to the fifth house. Many things you are closing, and many things are the subject I mentioned. Just go back to the timestamp and listen the field where it belongs to. You will start something new, and you're closing the old ones. Yeah, and with related to the children, because of the situation also that you're realizing that they are not children anymore. It also could happen. It's independent that they are in puberty or they are going to the university or they are 7 years old, but you will see that your children you will see in a different way, and you're realizing that they are not 2 years old anymore. Okay, then we go to the sixth house, and sixth house, this is your work, health, routines, services, daily tasks. It shows your daily work environment, health status, daily routines, and your services to others. Oh, Two of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles, it's interesting because Aquarius, the Two of Pentacles came up in the 10th house, your natural born house. And right now, you have in the 6th house. This challenge shows, it seems that shows up to the Saturn planets. This Two of Pentacles must show up. However, the Two of Pentacles, it's, if I know right, it's not related to Saturn or Capricorn, but I would like to check to be honest. A Two of Pentacles, it's a Jupiter in Capricorn. Jupiter in Capricorn, so it's related to Capricorn, so that's why comes up both of the Saturn ruled sign, because it's Jupiter Capricorn. It's a bit struggling card, but not that much, as we were mentioned in the word in the fifth house that you're closing many things and starting something new. It's also representing related to, it seems, even with your job or work, that you are having something new in your hand, and you have still have the old one, but the task is to release the old one in this for that case that you can hold the new thing with both of your hand. Even it's echoing with the being pregnant thing, that you don't want to believe that you're pregnant, but you are, and you need to let it go, that you cannot eat and drink and I don't know, smoke as you want anymore, or even at all. And this is what you need to release if you're pregnant. As you know, I never can be pregnant, so I don't know how it's working. I just heard the stories from other female friends of mine, and how is it working. So probably this is what you need to release if you are talking about the pregnancy, and this is your daily routine life you're changing pretty much. To be honest, work environment and daily work we can talk about. Also could happen that you have something change, even a new job could comes up, and you are and you cannot make that clear decision. Then please use the Ace of Swords to clearing your mind, and do not be afraid of going through an unknown path. So you can take it, but you're holding the new possibility already. So you have it, this new possibility, just you need to use. And maybe this is what you're afraid of to use, because Jupiter getting there in Capricorn and zooming everything and making a big problem even from the nothing. So this is what you need to be ready for that. Then we go to the seventh house. So let's see that how is your relationships, partnerships, open enemies, and marriage are working. This card focuses on your most important one-on-one relationships, marriage, business partnerships, but can also highlight open conflicts. And here we have Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles, definitely there is something struggling. You are leaving your comfort zone, not a question. The walls what you were built, they will be just. I put here this back. So the wall what you were built for yourself to be insecure, they will be fully demolished by yourself. By the way, I don't want to say that what I told about the divorce, it's maybe it's come true, but Four of Pentacles could show that the security, the stability, what you will, where you build yourself, then this will be demolished. You will realize that you never had this clear mind, clear mind. Ace of Swords, clear your mind. Are you sure? Related to the fourth, not the the fourth house, Nine of Pentacles. Then when you are clearing your mind, then you will realize that, oh my God, it's much more better to having alone. I have much more freedom. Four of Pentacles, asking you to leave the comfort zone, absolutely asking you to leave the comfort zone, and you will leave the comfort zone, to be honest. Absolutely, you will leave the comfort zone. But relationship, open enemies. You can be ready for open enemies who will show up. Since it's Pentacles, I would say in job. The open enemies comes up in job. The private life, it wouldn't be, to me, Pentacles, to be honest. But be ready that the open enemies will show up. Even if you never had them right now, you will know that you will have. But be ready for this, and do not stuck in the old system. Go to the new one. Okay, go to the new one. World, you are closing a cycle and you are starting something new. And the Four of Pentacles is asking you to let the old go and build a new structure for yourself and change. What I was mentioning in the introduction, that change is coming to everyone, not just for you, to everyone. It's coming. Then go to the 8th house and let's see that how the transformation, shared resources, intimacy, death and rebirth, occultism show up here. This card analyzes shared financial resources, example, spouses, money, debts, inheritances, sexual intimacy, psychological debts, crisis, and the process of rebirth. And here we have, oh, and you have the Four of Swords, just as your cousin Aquarius had, actually in the 2nd house they had. And it's interesting because they're just front of to each other. So you have the Four of Swords. Four of Swords, just the card of meditation. Transformation could comes up in the 8th house, that really you start to meditate, you start to do something new, because you need to clear your mind, as you know, because you're going through something unknown and you need to heal yourself. And with the nine of Pentacles, absolutely you have time, you have the luxury, you have the possibility to do even this meditation. So Four of Swords, it's a Jupiter related card, to be honest. So it's not this is not a Capricorn or something Saturn card. This is related to Jupiter. And if I count right, then it could happen that Cancer, right now Jupiter is in Cancer and the 8th house probably is in Cancer as well. So it pretty much shows that the Jupiter is involved here. So the meditation card, the drawback from yourself, even if it's coming a divorce situation, that you're realizing that you need to divorce, or your spouse announcing the divorce, then just draw back from yourself, from this fighting. Let the lawyers doing their job. You don't need to be involved in that. Just draw back yourself, go to meditate, everything will be fine. It's a new path, it's a new something in your life, and clear your mind that maybe this divorce thing, it's not just about you, but it's another one as well. As usually when something happening between two people, that's all the two it's involved. And maybe in this case you are doing the right way, the right step, just another one cannot accept. We don't know, but definitely go to draw back yourself from any war, even if it's in your open enemies, comes up as I mentioned in the 7th house, then draw back yourself, which means do not react, then they will reveal themselves, because they are that stupid. Financial shared resources, if we're talking about, then also this could be the spouse's money, especially when we're talking about the divorce And if you have children, then there are some money issue could comes up, of course. Who has who, how much you need to pay me, or even how much you need to pay you, or you need to pay something. This is what we don't know. But with the Four of Swords, it also says that just go drew back yourself, let the lawyers do their things. You don't need to take care of it. Use the Ace of Swords to clarify yourself and clarify your mind. Okay, then we go to the ninth house. And in the ninth house, we are talking about the higher education, philosophy, long journey, foreign lands, worldview. This card represents your higher studies, philosophical views, belief systems, long travels, and your worldview. Also, in the ninth house belongs to the foreigners and some life lessons what you need to learn as a higher education. Ace of Wands, second ace. New beginning. It's always something new what is coming into your life. Uh, Related to higher education, here I feel with the Ace of Wands, with a passion to really learn something in an academic way. So in university, college, postgraduate, whatever, PhD. I don't know, that you're studying something new. Then let's go. I'm passionate because Ace of Wands, this is the fire sign card, definitely, since all the three fire signs are the cardinal Aries, Pix, Leo, and the mutual Sagittarius belongs to here. Jupiter is very involved in you, to be honest. This is a Jupiter card. This is a Jupiter card, and this is a Sagittarius card as well. So it could come up that you will realize maybe this will be the way to draw back yourself from fighting, that you're going to study something or preparing yourself to study. Even if you are study already, then with this card, I'm not afraid of that you're not finishing, at least in this academic year, your studies. It shows right now that in this Aquarius season, the study is going very well. You're very passionate. You are very enthusiastic to learning whatever you are learning. If you are not, then you can prepare yourself for the next academic year to get into and learn something. Philosophy, worldview, and belief systems. Sagittarius is involved, and since Jupiter is in retrograde, so of course we are questioning ourselves and our belief systems, and you want to change because you need to believe in something, and you want to change on it because you see that the world is not working anymore, and Ace of Wands is new, something totally new which is coming down right now. Then you will be involved in this change as well, related to the to your belief systems. Long distance travel with Ace of Wands could happen in Sagittarius. It's related to here with the fire sign, and it's interesting because the ninth house, this is the house of Sagittarius, and with the Ace of Wands, the Sagittarius representing here himself definitely. It's a male character, male energy sign, so himself. So you can be expect some long distance travel, even you were planned previously and did this dream come true in this Aquarius season. Of course, Aquarius, the ruler planet of Uranus, it's this is the planet of flying. So definitely I would say that some overseas situation could comes up, that you're traveling overseas or anywhere else which is departed by sea, at least, if not ocean. So anything, Nordic countries, United Kingdom, United States, Australia, Japan, whatever islands in the ocean could comes up as well. We're talking about, I think, everything. We're talking about your belief system, worldview, philosophical issues, higher education, foreign lands, foreigners. Yeah, we're talking about foreigners. If we're talking about foreigners, then as Aries, it could be Middle East, definitely Middle East countries, any. So could be any Arabic country or Israel. Traditionally, Israel belongs to Aries. If you're talking about Leo, then French. France is here. No, sorry, Italy. Italy is Leo. France is Taurus. So Italy could comes up as Leo, and with Sagittarius in Europe, Hungary and Spain, they are Sagittarius countries. That this could be involved to maybe you will meet someone during your long distance travels who belongs to these of the nations. Okay, then we go to the 10th house, and this is your natural born house, Capricorn. This is the Capricorn house. And as I mentioned previously, the Aquarius had the Two of Pentacles in the 10th house, but we'll see what you have in the 10th house. And here is your career, vocation, public image, reputation, parental authority. It examines your career, public presence, social status, reputation, and your relationship with parental, often paternal authority. So as a paternal authority, it could be your father figure of your life, or even we can talk about you as a father, or even your ex-husband is not with you anymore and you're a mother, then also sometimes you need to be the father figure as well, especially if you have a boy. So even we can talk about you as a father, you are the father figure of your child. So let's see. Eight of Pentacles. It's not that bad. It's not bad at all. I need to work on it. Related to career, vocation, public image, reputation, social status, and public presence. You're working on yourself day by day, slowly, step by step. That you have a work, that you're even a new job we can talk about, or you are developing your own business day by day, and you will be front of the people, and this will be your public image and reputation and social status and reputation, that you are the one who built their own business and they're working and functioning in this in their own business. But definitely this is a very good card because it shows that you do not give up. You have the enthusiasm to build your own business, your own career independently where you're working right now. Maybe you will go and change something, especially with the 6th house cards, Two of Pentacles. 6th house and 10th house, they are belongs together with the 2nd house as well. Pretty much I say related to this, that unknown in the 2nd house, how you can get money unknown way in the 2nd house, and the 6th house letting the old to go and pick up the new one. I would say that you will change something related to job. Maybe you not finding a new job, but you're building your own business or your own way to having a profession, having the vocation, and this is good. This is very good. You have the possibility to be an ultimate auto self. How it's called, enterprise. Yeah, enterprise. That you make your own enterprise. Definitely. But you're working on it. Based on the 8 of Pentacles, very hard day by day, and you're doing this. And 8 of Pentacles shows that you're doing well, so you don't need to worry about it. If you're talking about father figure of your life, or you are the father figure or the father energy of someone, or you are a father just simply, then also it shows that it's working fine. This card, I would relate it to father of you. The relationship with him, maybe you started to build something new with him, since the 5th house is representing your children and representing you as a children as well. So maybe you are starting a new relationship or rebuild the relationship with your father, but this relationship will be something different, and this shows that it's going well. I'm not worrying about it. Related this with public presence, social status, reputation, we were talking about, since you are making your own enterprise. Then I'm not worrying about this. You're just build yourself. Remember that the open enemies in the 7th house, they will reveal themselves and then coming in the 8th house, the drawback from yourself. This is not your task to handle your open enemies. Your task is to build yourself, be the new authentic person. Definitely. Then we go to the 11th house. This is your cousin's house. This is an Aquarius house. And here we have friends, groups, hopes, wishes, community life. It describes your friendships, your relationship with the groups and communities, your hopes for the future, and your wishes. So let's see what we have here. Oh, the Chariot. Everything's going well. I told you that. Do not take care of making clear. Just shit on your open enemies, because your task is build your own authentic person. And in the 11th house, where we have friends, groups, and community life, with the Chariot, Cancer moon is just going well. This enthusiasm will take you where you need to be there. And definitely, and you don't need to take her. Just roll back your, okay, just sit on this Chariot, take some deep breaths, sit on this Chariot, and let you take you everywhere. Our wishes, hopes also could show the Chariot that they are on your way, or the Chariot will pick you up and take you to your wishes and hopes. It's fine, it's good. Your hopes or wishes are undertaking care. Definitely shows. A long time I had a very clear card to the 11th house, to be honest, but they are very good. Okay, then we go to your most scared house, the 12th house, because this is the secret, the self-undoing, karma, hidden enemies, spiritual retreat, altruism. This card reveals your subconscious, hidden fears, secrets, potential self-sacrificing or self-destructive tendencies, karmic patterns, and the need for spiritual retreat. Most of the expression, to be honest, Capricorn, I know that even it's you just don't understand. Never mind. I'm here to help you. And of course, 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords, of course, it was represented by Aquarius as well. As I mentioned in the introduction and during the reading, that clear your mind, swords, clear your mind, go to the unknown path, and heal yourself. And swords again, and draw back yourself from the fighting, because 8 of Swords, it's representing those thoughts which are making the limitations on you, making a border on you. That what were mentioned in the introduction related to earning money, that the 8 of Swords representing that thought, which telling you that no, earning money, it's very, very difficult. You need to work for it very, very hard. This is what this card representing, and this is the thoughts what you can release. And you are the one and only who can release. How you are doing, I can show you with these 3 cards, and you're working with these 3 cards together, and in this way this 8 of Swords just will be falling away. Definitely. And interesting, very interesting fun fact actually, that meanwhile 2 of Pentacles is Jupiter in Capricorn. Capricorn's ruler planet is Saturn. Meanwhile, the 8 of Swords, this is Saturn in Sagittarius. So they are related together. Also, they are related together because this is the 6th house card, and just front of the 6th house there is the 12th house. So they're related, just switch sign and planet. So probably I guess that's related to your work. All this 8 of Swords is coming from the work health situation. I forgot to mention the health in the 2 of Pentacles related to it. That as I mentioned, that the pregnancy shows that you are pregnant right now, and you are needed to let the non-pregnant state of yours. If you're talking about as a general health not issue, the health state of yours with 2 of Pentacles, I guess you are coming out from something health issue in this Aquarius season. And also with the 8 of Swords, that you need to release this, that I can heal myself, I can heal myself. This could be your work as well, with the Eight of Pentacles, that I can heal myself, I'm okay, I can heal myself day by day, not one day to another, day by day. You're healing yourself. Star cards, definitely the healing yourself. Now I understand why it's coming up in the third house, because you need to change on this as well, that you're healing yourself and you can release these thoughts which are making limitations on you. Let's see, everything, this Eight of Swords, it belongs to everything. Go back to the by the time stamp and listen the subject. It all is related to this, that you are the one who can release all these thoughts, the struggling limitation thoughts. You are the one and only who can do. Of course, there are help who can help you how to do it, for example me, but any others are there as well. Okay, Capricorn, we are finished your 12th house, and now we can check that what is the most important thing, the biggest task for you in 2026 Aquarius season. Let's check. Okay, Aquarius, this was your reading, and now we're clarifying some cards, much more making clear that what's going on, just using the Ace of Swords to clarifying our mind. As well, I'm curious about the third house stars, that what you need to hear related to communication. As I mentioned, the communication with yourself, what I suspect you need to heal. So we are asking the card that what you need to heal related to the third house. What you need to heal related to the third house. What Capricorn need to heal related to the third house. Please show us. And related to the third house, you need to heal Ace of Wands. You have the Ace of Wands in the 9th house, so belief system, 1. Page of Wands, something new you need to learn as well, which is also related to the 3rd house and the 9th house. They're just front of each other. And the 8 of Swords again. Hello, 8 of Swords. Yeah. I show you. Allora, the cards. So Ace of Wands, Page of Wands, and 8 of Swords. Which is definitely shows that the communication, those 8 of Swords, those thoughts which are making the limitations on you or limit yourself, this is what you need to hear, and this is really the communication of yourself. What you need to heal. Both Ace of Wands and Page of Wands representing all the 3 fire sign. So as I mentioned, Cardinal Aries, Fixed Leo, and the Mutual Sagittarius. They show up again. So that's why I really believe, and this is the star. The star, even it could be Aquarius or Neptune Pisces, but I never am mixing this. Sorry, I need to check, but I will check. It's not the shame to check. This is for our own good and security. Yeah, the star is the Aquarius, Uranus. Hard. So Aquarius, revolutionary, something new. Definitely these thoughts you need to, with passion, you're learning how you need to do. Page of Wands. Pages are always learning something, and the 3rd house, it's representing the learning process as well. So learn how to release these thoughts. Ace of Wands, it's showing that there is something new coming to your life with passion, so you will realize that how valuable you are. And then you're realizing that this is communication, what I'm doing with myself, it's not working. So yes, the communication with yourself, and especially that the Ace of Wands in the 9th house as well. For this moment, I would say that psychology or something like this subject, learning in higher education, maybe would be worth it. Then we go to the seventh house. I would like to clarify what the Four of Pentacles representing in the relationship house, because this is a hard card. And let's clarify where you need to focus on in this relationship house, where Capricorn needs to focus on the relationship related to the Four of Pentacles cards. Let's show us, help us to clarify. And here we have Page of Wands again, so learning something new. Page of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. learning. I'm going to show you. So Page of Wands, Page of Swords, and Knight of Cups. What we have in the related to the fourth house, this is something new what you need to learn with the Knight of Cups, which is coming into your life. Something could come into your life which is staying for a short period. Even it could be a romantic relationship, but this will destroy your not your life, but your identity, who you are. With the Page of Swords, even I could tell that there's someone who's coming to your life. It's a narcissistic person, and the narcissistic person, as we know, that they can definitely destroy our identity. So be careful with that. Or I don't know if you need to be careful with that, because it could be a wake-up alarm for you that you're not thinking on the right way of you, and then you can use these energies for yourself to heal yourself and learn much more about yourself. So this is the seventh house, that someone will come who is destroying something base what you have, and that's why the walls will be fall down, and you're losing your security, your integrity, your stability. But this is fine, don't worry about it. I'm here and I can help you. Okay, if it's okay, I wanted to ask. Meanwhile, I was in my mind about the eighth house, but for the eighth house we have one card, so definitely get in touch with me. Okay, I can help you with that. Then I would like to ask the eighth house, that related to the eighth house subject. I'm sure about the spouse's money. House involved that you need to draw back yourself and not participating in this fight. Then what would be how the eighth of not eighth of pentacles, eighth house, Four of Swords showing up for you in this Aquarius season. Let's show us, please, how Capricorn involved in the eighth house, Four of Swords. Please show. And we have the Tower already. Then we have a Two of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. Good. Just going further on from the seventh house, the Tower is absolutely shows that your base shaked and will be destroyed totally. From the base, you need to demolish everything, or will be demolished everything. Two of Cups definitely shows it's a relationship situation where it comes from, when you need to draw back yourself. Maybe you will be the one who is telling that it's not working for me, and maybe you never did this before. And Ace of Pentacles shows related to other. If you're talking about spouse's money, then you don't need to worry about it, and that's why the Four of Swords comes up to you and showing that you need to draw back because it's not your business to handle this situation. Other people's money also could be the work. So maybe you are finishing your work and your company need to pay you money, and you're preparing yourself for any fighting, but you don't need to fight for it because you will receive this money. So this was the clarification part. Then right now we are checking what is your biggest task in 2026 Aquarius season, Capricorn. I suggest you to, if you have any specific case independently, which field of your life area, get in touch with me through my website www.kolorowe.com and book an appointment for tarot reading. I can clarify your situation by tarot card, and you can ask suggestions from the tarot card as well, that what is the best, what is the wisest, what you can do related to that given situation. Also with this reading, you can book a tarot reading as well, kind of a clarification clarification possibilities related to that. Then right now we are checking that what is your biggest task in 2025, no 2026 2026. So 2026 Aquarius season, Capricorn, and we are adding the number, the best part, the bookkeeping part, that we are adding the numbers together and we receive a number later on. So Ace of Wands, it's 1. Aces are always 1. Then the number 18, the moon. Then the number 17, the star. I hope so. 17, 18, yes. The 9 of Pentacles, it's 9. The World is the number 21 major arcana card, so this is 21. 2 of Pentacles, it's 2. 4 of Pentacles, it's 4. 4 of Swords, it's 4. Ace of Wands, it's 1. 8 of Pentacles, it's 8. The Chariot is the number 7 major arcana card, so it's 7. And 8 of Swords, it's 8. Interesting things, that in your reading there is no any card, so you're not depending on anyone. Everything depends on you. So there, I don't say that you don't have help to asking help, because of course you have, but none of this event related to anyone else. Everything is related on you, no one else. The numbers which during I was adding, the 4 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords, 8 of Pentacles, 8 of Swords are related as well. If you see that Pentacles, Swords as well. So the earthly things in your life definitely will be changing because of your thoughts and because of the aces, and the 1 as well could be involved in your life. So 1, 4 and 8 numbers, be ready for that. And we are adding together this number. Oh, it's very interesting. So we're adding all the numbers together of this circle, and we've got the 100, the round 100 as value. Of course, we don't have 100 number 100 major arcana card, but we are adding together this 100 number together. Then we've got receive, the 1 plus 0, it's 1 plus 0, it's 1. So we've got the Magician card, the lovely Magician card, and this is the one and only card which was upside down. I don't know why, but this was the one and only. But of course right now I'm not showing the upside down because we are interested in the full and the normal reading of it. So the Magician is for you in this Aquarius season, Capricorn. This animal is so you've got the Magician in this Aquarius season, Capricorn. What does it mean? It means that you can create your own self, you can create your own life, even you can create a new life. What you have, you don't need to create something else to have everything. You have everything to create your own life. Just you need to use all of these energies which are representing. If it's not clear, then get in touch, book an appointment for tarot reading clarification possibility, on my website www.inroduction.com. Also, you can send me a message on Instagram. You can find in the pinned comment my Instagram account, and you can send me a private message. Also, you can ask under this video as well. If you have any question, then just write them down and I will answer it. Definitely. The Magician is the #1 major arcana card. It's very good. He's ready to create. He wants to create as well, and he has everything to create the life what he wants. And he's creating on the field where he is the best. And based on this biggest task, to find where you are the best and create that life where you are the best, or based on this, create that. I put in the middle this card right now. Capricorn, based on this card, I wish you a happy and definitely successful Aquarius. As I mentioned, get in touch with me if you have any specific case. I'm here to help you. Okay, so thank you once again for being with me in this Aquarius season reading for you, Capricorn. Good luck, don't give up, get in touch with me. Thank you once again. Merci, belle journée. Au revoir.